Hello guys and welcome back to King Tommen Baratheon, part 25 now. Last time, nothing really happened. Peaceful, a lot of vassals wars, the Greyjoys were still, I guess the Westbrooks now, we're still fighting the rebellion of the Hammerhorns. Good brothers, the Hammerhorns. Yeah, still a cool name. The Swans were fighting the Stannis claim by the Seaworths. Any of the Tyrells fighting the High Towers, and the Reach North rebellion, or war I guess, finally ended. So let's continue, see what happens. Hopefully Nella will have a child, because we really need that to happen. Yeah, there's not much else I can do. Just wait for Tommen to die, I guess. Or hopefully him to stop being great. I've started to doubt will ever happen since, Marjorie died 25 years ago. Damn it, Tommen. Also waiting for his invasion. That might ooh! Liu Fok is finally converted to the right faith. Well, great. Of course, my good friend and Han, I knew I should trust you. He's converted another man to our amazing, true, real, completely awesome faith. His boy, though, is not convinced, and he still believes in the gods of Yaitai. Yeah, I don't think you can get that one. I mean, though Harlan Hardstuff was so badass that he defeated the rules in the last episode and got that little special decisive commander trait that I've literally never seen. I don't think anyone else can. Greed shall arrange this. Yeah, incredible. Go ahead. Finally, Driftmark has been converted. Well, I mean, finally. My septum is what? Still in Dragonstone, isn't it? Ooh, sorry, wrong button. There you go. It's still Aurora. Point is in the Great Council still. Okay. It's all fine and well. Still can't carouse yet. Unfortunately, his heir is Ostreed Kettleblack, his son. Yeah, it's the only Kettleblack line that remains. He's inherited some lands up there. Let's just go direct vassals, so why not? Lords of the North should respect you so much, don't they? A lot of Faith of the Seven Lords, I think. The lords that were appointed by him, it's great, because look at that, Faith is spreading. That's nice to see. What is this? What's going on in Castle Black? It's Northmen. Ah, it's got 50. Ah, it's fine. Range marriage, Lord Doran Martell for you. Son, the youngest son of Arianne. To Renessa right. Yep. Hold on. She wanted to marry a ruler. Fortunately, you're not. You're going to marry very high one note, Martell. She has taken the arms of House Westerling. Where was she? Prestra. Power of the North has revoked the High Lordship of Carhold. Ooh, that's good. Get more lands for yourself, Slint, because you're definitely going to need them. Always great for you to get lands, because you can grant it to more Northmen. I mean, not Northmen, but Faith of the Seven Men, I guess. How is he ruler? I don't even know if it's possible that they put a Maester as, Lord of Eastmont. He just called the Maester of Eastmont. Yeah, okay, more power to the council. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because it's an empire type. Okay, I thought things were breaking up there in the King Beyond the Wall. I was like, wow. He's not rebuilt the wall yet. Usually you see them rebuilding it straight away. Other than Medford, who owns it? Ruthermond. Your Grace High Sir Morgul Payne requests the right to take the Black and guard the realms of men as a sworn brother of the Night's Watch. Well, speaking of the Night's Watch, Morgul Payne, who is what? Sir Ilyn's son. Well, I mean, sure, yeah, I guess that's what you really want, since you told him opposing you. He's a trained fighter and a good steward. He'll be pretty valuable in the Night's Watch, you know. A highborn man and a knight. Kinda want to see what he's appointed as. That little High Garden crisis has kind of ruined the... Well, what's gone on here? Woodmere's actually under you. Yeah, it's ruined the map a little more as well. It's simpler rabbit. He's zealous. Yes, she isn't married. He is zealous, but he wants to find love. And he wants to fall in love. And he's still too widowed to be joined. So maybe Tommen gives in to his desires. I could see that happening. Though he's zealous, he could have some faults, you know, every man does. So he will make a move. They're in love. Fantastic. Please have a child, Baratheon. What? Ooh, finally a war. Illyrian revolt. Finally, war. Yes. Young Janna's my ward. Well, we shouldn't need much. Gather the Stormlander men. That's 12,000 on their own. How many did the Tyrells give me? Only? Really? I guess he's mad at me. Yeah. How about Maidenpool? I guess the Reach. Riverlands. They also, yeah, they hate my guts, don't they? Vale? Okay. Gather the fleets. Where's the fleets? God, the most important one's up there. I guess lower every fleet except for the Westbrook fleet. Yeah, and they'll bring over 9,000 men. Those 9,000 men will drop off at Drake's Grave, join up with more men, and we'll dump them off here. Everyone else can just kind of cancel. Conditions are worsening. That's fine, it's winter after all, you know, it's to be expected. I'm gonna pick another ambition. I guess it's win the war, isn't it? Let's see if Tommen still has it in her to get her pregnant. Because a bastard of Tommen would be fantastic. You know, wants to kill Baratheon. Okay. The Stark Lannister bloodfeud is a black stain on the history of both houses, and it's caused great loss on both sides. Through peaceful negotiation, we might be able to reach an end to the animosity between us. Jon has lost the North. Fantastic. What has happened at that time? Davos Slint is the only ruler of it. I guess that's the kingdom title. So there is no more North. Yes, great. Who imprisoned him? Was it you, Slint? No, Kayla. I forgot about that. Yeah, Kaelan Snow rules High Lordship of Winterfell, doesn't he? Where is he? God damn it. He's just a little north time. He's got his grandfather. I must send him a gift of gold. I mean, Tom is probably a more peaceful man than Cersei. They don't really hold any lands. Would we end it? I don't think so. They betrayed my brother, rose up in rebellion. A rebellion that ruined my kingdom. I had to put it down. Never. They will always be our enemies, those filthy Starks. There you go. That's a good amount of men. Huh. I send the High Admiral with the fleet. I'll send Oswald Spunt with you, or not? Yeah, probably not. We'll stay commanding the Gold Coast. Send Harwin Plum, my Lord Commander, to deal with us. I'll accompany the High Admiral. And we can also send Kendall, maybe? He's proven to be a good commander. Over Garland. Yeah, Garland's older now, so let's send Kendall. Drop them off directly at Driftmark. Yes! I'm ready to move on with my life. Thank you. And, since he wants to be a faithful man, Sibla Grammaton, I will marry you. He's in love with you. This will now redeem him in the eyes of the faith, and hopefully my new wife, my new queen, will grant me a son. Battle of High Tide, V1. Courtier Leofalk has been teaching your commander. Also, God damn it, Leofalk. Always giving me that false hope of something important. Another plot. Yeah, we'll meet them at Dragonstone. End this war. They don't have a lot of morale. Yeah, they don't really have commanders, do they? The Dragonstone may accompany us. 400 more. Jaden Darkholm is the guy who rebelled. He's got with him a Grammaton. Well, that is just cousin to the Queen, actually. The Queen Sibla. Lovely Sibla. Usurp Blackwood Vale. Put down a fleet. And this war as well. Well, what to do with Sir Jaden Darkholm? The current head of House Darkholm, yeah, they're from the Eyrie. Well, I mean, is it from you? No, it's from the actual original house. His uncle is the head of the house. I guess I have to execute you, don't I? Can't banish him. I could send him to the Night's Watch that could use a good night. He is a little bit more high blood, so yeah, I'll send him. Be merciful. My ambition now is to have a son. Please, for the love of God, change this to family. Tommen wants an heir. He needs an heir. Desperately. Usurp the Trident. Ooh, that was an interesting little tidbit. Come on, Sibla. Give me a child. Desperately need one. All it took was a single spark. The wildfire stockpile in the Red Keep has been ignited, and now fire rages beyond all possible human control throughout the province. Somebody do something. My mother, she kept wildfire stockpiled in King's Landing. This was bound to happen. I'll raise my own men. I'll take myself out of there. I guess. And also I'm just gonna be burned. My acquaintance Morgan is also infantry. Why is he here anyways? It's the group of sellswords, I guess, based in King's Landing. Yeah, I guess this doesn't really matter. Wind of Carhold has provided me with proof that Lord Paramount Dogger of the North has been viciously slandering me. I don't think Tommen buys it. He's a trusting man. But trust goes both ways, and he could go trust her, and he could trust Slint. And I think he knows Slint a lot better, and he knows what happened. Slint taking the High Lordship. He knows what this is. He knows this is nothing. Maester Raleigh died. The Maester of the King's Guard, actually. Clayton Charlstead, yeah, I'll definitely take you here to Bramsford. Clock sticking on you, Unella. Nice. Little Frey girl. She's quick. That's exactly why I married you to her. Some daughter to legitimacy. A lot of people converting. Just kind of skipping through that. She's young. She's 20. She's a zealous woman also. That's why I think Tommen loves her. Which is nice. Nice thing he's got someone to replace Marjorie. Realm will surely bleed. That is a brave move. A lot of stuff going on. If all men were patient, surely there would be less strife. people in my court quick to anger, who may need a patient voice to calm them down. Let's reason with them. You know, we are Crusaders, we're sociable. Let's reason with the second. Now, he has not really been too successful, has he? He's been here for, what, like 20 years trying to convert the province of Dragonstone, which has always been a Faith of the Seven thing. I mean, not always, I guess. But, like, they had Stannis ruling for 2 years or so as a lore believer, and they just kind of super devout now. You should be better than that. Your son-in-law's demon has been caught in the fire. He's disfigured and severely injured. Oh no! Sure, please kill him, because I need a more lustful man, or more just fertile man to get with Yanella. You can only assume that's what's wrong. You're what's wrong, not my line. My line's super fertile. Mortimer is burnt. When would the wildfire outbreak end? March. Okay, 5 more months. I'm really hoping none of my direct family gets hit. Though I guess my son-in-law was pretty close to the direct family. A new Grandmaster has been sent to us, Grandmaster Osgood. He's blind. Found focus, there it is. Some nice wars. Kingsgrave are fighting the Fowlers, and Rogers are fighting the Bucklers. No! Sibla! Okay, nothing happened. Thank God. She was caught in the fires, but nothing happened. Miracle, somehow. Gotcha. These wildfires are dangerous. Because we cannot have her die. I can't see Tommen go back into widowed. We will never have an heir if that happens. Willem and Spunt. Aw, he's wounded. I like to have Spunt. The ladybugs. Being taught by its mother, I guess. Dalston Keep, yeah, sure. Improved relations, okay. Guess let's look through the major houses. Has it ended? It's March. Has it finally ended? 28th of March. It's over. Thank God, the wildfire outbreak has been contained. Now, Dauber Slint, we no longer have the little modifiers burning in the land, so he's no longer as happy with us. His son, Athos, who's his heir? Ah, yeah, you practice elective? Was that seniority? And Renford Slint, his brother, is actually the heir. Dauber Slint's... I'm not going to do that yet. Well, he's got a bastard daughter, Sapphire Snow, who is the bastard of another bastard of a random woman, and she will live in... Woo! Roman Hearthstone's dead. Died of cancer at age 72. In need of a new Lord Commander. Now there is Eddie Root, Eddie the Fearless. I know him. Probably one of the best, if not the best knights remaining. Yandri Martell. He's young, but he is zealous and highborn. Loris Tyrell. We've talked about him, but I don't think Tom trusts him anymore. Become a lunatic. I don't think he's going to name him as Lord Commander. Baron Pickwood, yeah, the imbecile's not going to beat Garrett Greywatch. I do trust him, but he's a newer member. And Laren Gorland. I guess we'll appoint Loris because he's near his death. It's kind of a one last faithful gesture to my old wife Marjorie. Not you. Loris. I'm certain he'll be right and true. Bring me nice request. I'll look at who's here, but I'm not going to appoint any of them. Daryl Sedman, Jason Hunter, Humphrey Bruin. Because what I am going to do... God damn it, Tom. What are you busy with? I just want to host that tourney. Look at them, Jason Hunter's still here, yet Dale Stedman. And Raymond of Underhill, he's actually pretty amazing. A Riverman serves as a commander in Swashield's River. Well, Colin the Treacherous has died from too much drinking. His brother has been appointed. Do they also practice selective? His second youngest brother, Hyle, has been selective. Appointed the new Lord of the Region. You should all change that, because, I mean, I don't know what to do about that, but sure. Yeah, I can't be bothered right now. I want to host that tourney. I'm doing it this time. You're not stopping me. That's end war against the Hardings. Is that the Hardings? What claim on the neck? Yeah, it is. Why is a Harding in charge of the neck? What's going on there? And he's the heir to Hardfell. You're a different faith than me, though, so I don't think I'm gonna involve myself with you, you heathens, you unfaithful heathens. Come on, Scylla. I need an heir, desperately. He's 37, he's probably barren now. And we looked at the sleds a little, maybe from the triumph and defeat again. Look at the sleds again. One of his bastard daughters lives in the Wolfswood, actually. Well, Mandalie's also in the Wolfswood. Another one lives in Hornwood, the daughter of Alisane Secta of the Hornwood, Darrell. Already my Kingsville commander is dead. Well, that was the whole point of that, wasn't it? The new Grand Maester was also dead, so they've been assigned us another one, Quentin. Of the 5 men, we need a new Lord Commander. Probably Garrett Greywatch. He's not especially highborn, but I don't know, we appointed him as one of the knights we trusted the most. And he seems like a very true man. Lyran Portland, he's a decent fighter, but he's also a drunk. He's not really a commander as well. Just kind of a good fighter, so I'm not going to appoint him. And in the root, I can see he's been here a long time, but he's still young. And we've heard some great tendencies about him. Yeah, which Tommen does not approve of. Yandri Martell, he's more highborn, but he's very young, 26. I'll probably appoint him at some point. He's probably going to be the next Lord Commander, if not Root, depending. And his name is which kind of, indicates what I'm going to do. Garrett Greywatch. You'll be the new Lord Commander. Congratulations, sir. And he will take over the role as Commander of the Iron Throne. Let's unpause, keep things going. Unfortunately, I can't, how's Dobber's Slump doing? I keep trying to look at his family. Shara, okay, that position. His son Athos and another son, Danos. And then he's got his brothers, Renfred, who's unmarried, and his other brother, Sir Allard, a knight married to Orsa, the Northman. Eustace Brune's invasion of the haunted. Ooh, well, that's a little interesting, isn't it? Those damn Brunes. Eustace Brune has deserted his position at the Night's Watch with 370 other men, and he is trying to take for his own seat the Haunted Forest. Now, the Haunted Forest, where is it? Yeah, there it is. Small enough keep, but obviously Eustace knows about it from his days in the Watch, and he's trying to take it for his own men. Ugh. Scum. You got him available, we need Aaron. Ah, he's a unit. Okay, that explains why you have that in there. Makes a lot more sense. Jonathan Royce is set to inherit, isn't he? I think so. No, yeah, and Aaron is set to. That's smart of you. It was a brave move. The Reach, ruled by Beyond Baelish, who has no heir. His daughter actually died. She was disinherited also. He has no heir at all. It's a little bit, you know, worrying. King Lannister got his son Casper, twins Masha and Stefan, and then Hyrek. Good have improved relations with the new Tyrell lords. Then the Westeros Lady Laria rules. America series as well as part of the council. Okay, she's married to a Crackle. Illyria. Harbor is now known as the Careless, emanating from new priest, the Septon of the Winterwood. Should be a little faster facilitating a Dragonstone. Yeah, another 4 to 7 1. In the Reach, you have Lord Hyle Tyrell, skilled fighter actually, married a Stackhouse. An interesting marriage. His heir, through his elective, is Prince John the Cruel. Your flagship King Robert Tanner has given years of good service to the Anthem fleet, but is now aging. Must either be retired or restored at substantial cost to the treasury. I'll maintain her. I have the money too. Honoring my father. Lady Paramount Tancel Swan has had a son Raymond, who will rule him when she dies. She's married to a of the Skulls man. Yeah. Finally, there's the Martell's Prince Corin. Got a son, his eldest son inheriting is Morgan Martell. His daughter, Nymeria, would be second in line, then Garen, and then Corin. Yeah, so now we've looked at the major houses, I guess. And that's it for this episode. Around 20 and so many. Some important stuff happening in this episode, mainly Tommen losing widowed and getting remarried. That will hopefully give us an heir. But we can only hope, because Unel is now near 40. She's 38. Winterfell's developing along nicely, and some dessert is going on. Aside from that, it's pretty peaceful. Anyways, yeah, that's it for this time. If you did enjoy, please do like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.